Welcome to Jurustic Park, where the creatures are metal, the stories are huge, and the artist? Well, he's definitely one of a kind. Today we're meeting Clyde Wynia, who swapped his lawyer suit for a welding torch, and now digs up creatures from the mysterious depths of McMillan Marsh. Or so he says. Clyde's creations may be made of rusty scrap, but his tour? Pure gold. A personal tour with Clyde is filled with one-liners and PG-13 humor.
And a jet propelled pig. Give him a can of beans in the morning, he's up for the day.
Visitors from around the world not only come to witness the incredible creations, but to hear the stories Clyde spins.
This is a mixed breed of bird. That's a toucanary. 3/4 toucan and 1/3 canary.
We will also meet his wife Nancy, who fully supports his hobby and is also an accomplished artist. Together, this couple shows us what happens when you mix creativity, passion, and a healthy dose of humor. So, if you're ready for art with a side of belly laughs, join us for this LoveNesters adventure. Jurustic Park is tucked away in the heart of Wisconsin, just north of Marshfield. There are no signs, and it feels like you've wandered into the middle of nowhere. But trust your GPS. Once you spot creatures lurking in the woods, you'll know you've arrived at this hidden gem.
Hey, welcome back to LoveNesters. We are in Marshfield, Wisconsin, visiting Jurustic Park.
This is one of the more unique places that you can see in Wisconsin. All of this art is created by one individual. We're so excited to introduce you to him and show you around this incredible property.
Thanks for being here.
Welcome back to LoveNesters. We are at Jurustic Park today, and we're here with the artist Clyde. Clyde, how long have you been doing this?
Well, about 30 years ago, just for kicks, I made an iron bird, got about a 9-foot wingspan, and hung it in the treeway over there. You pull on the rope, it flies, and if you snap it, it sings. Well, that's the first thing I'd ever done, and it was fun making it, but I was not about to do any more of this type of thing. It just wasn't my stuff.
Yeah.
But then a neighbor came by one day, and he's looking at the bird in the tree. He says, "Where'd you get that?" Well, I said, "I dug it out of the marsh out here, inhabited the marsh during the Iron Age, but they're extinct now." Well, then I couldn't stop with one. I kept digging them out of the marsh, welding them back together. People started coming. Well, within 5 years, I had so many people show up, I sold out to my partner in town, decided to play the rest of my life, and then it exploded. Now we're getting over 17,000 people every year.
Wow.
Last year they signed our guest book from 34 different countries, 32 the year before. So we're seeing people from all over the world. We do no advertising. We have no signs out any place.
I agree. You have no signs.
And it's a fantastic retirement we stumbled into. About 26 years ago, my wife retired from Paris nursing, from nursing.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'll tell you one thing about her that almost did me in about 6 months ago. Really shook me.
Yeah.
I suddenly realized, in only 11 more years,
Yeah.
I'll be sleeping with a 100-year-old chick.
Oh my gosh.
Am I lucky or what?
You are one lucky fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right here, let me show you something right here. Now you see this angel with a tree?
Right here, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that went up there about some years ago. Then a couple summers ago, 2 ladies out here talking about it. Older ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, much older than you.
I'm just a young lady here.
And one of them was looking at it, and she says, "I see that as a mother. She's lost a child. She's releasing its soul to heaven. There's a tear in her eye."
Oh.
And the other lady said, "Lydia, that's not a tear, that's bird poop." Isn't that a touching story?
That is a very touching story.
Well, I'll show you some over here. This is important. This is oxide. This is our watchdog. He's in charge of security.
He let us in, so he's not that
if he
good.
catches you doing anything you shouldn't be doing, like running and screaming and climbing all over these critters,
Yeah.
he never bites. You know, he just sits on you until you repent.
Oh, it took me a second.
This is an Iron Age. That's seven heads of cranium. It's an octanogan. Here's This is Fast Eddie. He was a Norwegian gunfighter in the marsh in the 1800s.
Yeah.
He never lost a fight until he got challenged the last time. And then right when they drew, he got distracted by her cleavage and she put an arrow through his heart. Isn't that a dirty trick?
That is a dirty trick.
Yeah.
But you
they
gotta
think he still won. He's standing a century later. She's long buried. Yeah. Dog part, turtle part, bird.
Huh.
He's sterile. There won't be any more.
One of a kind.
Yeah. That's my racing turtle. He weighs almost 4,000 pounds, almost 2 tons. But you know, in spite of his weight, he wins races. And when he does, he has a victory song.
Oh boy.
Here's some Wisconsin piranhas, vicious fishes. Yeah, this one's mother got playing around with a scuba diver. He's kind of a half-breed. This one is an anglerfish, and he uses mermaids for bait.
Looks like he's brought one in.
He's tempting one, yeah. See, the aquatic life in the marsh tend to be on the small side.
Yeah.
So we found a short shark and a little sailfish. This is a bongbird.
A what bird?
A bongbird.
A bongbird?
Yeah, I bet you've never seen a bongbird.
I don't think I have, no.
Yeah, that's my bongbird. See, up in Spencer, 10 miles up the road, they got a Fisker plant. Fisker scissor plant.
Scissors. Okay, sure.
They use the feathers from this bird to make grasshoppers. When my wife retired 26 years ago, she wanted to be out here too. So
That's nice.
So we put this building up for her. And my wife and I did the wall too, but you can see the woman doesn't have a good eye for level at all. She calls it her hobbit house, so I hired these 2 hobbits to stand out in front.
Aw.
There. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I did some experimenting a while back with some genetically modified Ferris seeds. And I came up with these hybrids. They bloom all winter. You don't need to feed them. No, the only care you ever give them. You know, you want to keep the nice patina. You do have to pee on them in the summertime. I bought my wife a ladder. She still won't help. Now here's a marsh cat.
A marsh cat.
Yeah, and if I kick him in the belly, he sings.
Oh.
Did you get that?
Won't sing for you though.
No, what?
Yeah, because you're wearing flip-flops.
This is my big chomp. Yeah, this one's female.
Oh.
We discovered that when we heard her voice. Isn't that nice, guys? But you know, she's always complaining, whining all the time about something.
Oh.
Now here's one I put up 10 years ago. His name is Art.
Art.
Art articulated. And I didn't realize it till I got it all done and out here. But if he sees any really neat chick walk in, he gets so excited. Aren't you flattered? You know what a jabberwock is?
No. What is a jabberwock?
Well, back in the 1870s, that was even before his time. Lewis Carroll wrote Alice in Wonderland. And he wrote this poem, Beware the Jabberwock. Anyway, we found the remains of one of those jabberwocks in the marsh. And I dug it out, I got to put back.
Oh, right here.
Now I'm cutting back.
Yeah.
Because it's getting so busy. I'm so overwhelmed. So I've charged bigger prices. That's cut it back. I'm starting to stop making certain types of pieces and thinking about what I could do. And then I reached a big change. On March 4th, I entered middle age. I turned 90, see. Now that's exciting, going into middle age, and I got all this ahead of me. See?
Imagine what else you will do.
Am I lucky or what?
You are.
Yeah.
Lucky fella.
Here's a junkyard dog. She got pups, she sings. And that's a marsh cow. See those fins that look a lot like shovels?
Yeah.
For pulling purposes. Now it gets hot in the marsh, she'll flip herself over her back and dig herself right in the muck. Here's a real curiosity. This is a mixed breed of bird. That's a toucanary. 3/4 toucan and 1/3 canary.
Oh.
I'll show you some around the corner here. Oh, by the way, folks, before we go over there, I got to point out something pretty disgusting. And it's not funny. It's a big embarrassment to us. They have such crude social habits, we have to keep them around the corner. Yeah, you recognize that, don't you? Now, you say you have a frog, right?
We do, yeah.
Did I tell you that it's a magic frog?
No, you did not.
Okay, I got a question for you. Does this guy ever give you any grief?
Always. Always.
We can cure that.
How?
Well, this is a magic frog, and if you kiss it,
Yeah.
it turns into a handsome prince, and he fades. No, you never have to kiss it. Just the threat of having it around keeps him in line.
Ah, I'll take 2.
Now, these are the marsh mosquitoes.
I think a few have bitten me.
Much worse last year. Now, here's something I never have to explain to folks from your area, because you got so many down there. You recognize it right away, don't you?
Yeah, it's a dork.
Yeah, I knew you'd recognize it. You bring any dorks with you today? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Now, you like my sweetheart?
This is your honey right here.
Yeah. She's not only good looking, she sings. We have her in the choir, a nice Norwegian girl. Besides such good looks and talent, check that action.
Ooh.
She does that with an 800-pound skirt. Hey, I tell you, a guy had a guy come out here maybe about 7 years ago. I met him, spent some time with him because he's a very entertaining guy, very intelligent, nice personality. Actually turned out to be a very honest lawyer. This is Abe Lawbender and his pair of legals. Yeah, he's with Lawbender, Cheatham, Pettifogger, and Scum. Good bunch of guys, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but somebody's been shooting at him. This one's kind of ill-tempered. We chain him up there where he can't get at folks.
Okay, be careful with him.
Yeah, now come around the corner here. This is a Japanese ceremonial turtle. Nice shell. Can't shut her up. Now come here, lady.
Yeah.
Put your foot on there.
Ooh.
You feel that vibration?
Yeah.
You can sit on it too if you like. We don't charge. Here. Now you see the frogs?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love the frogs.
Yeah, there's a bass player, fiddler, singer, dancers. You recognize this dancer at all?
No.
Oh, that's Janet Jackson. That girl is known around the... Don't you wish you were famous like that?
No, not really.
There's a positron, Mary from the bird. She flies and sings. Hey, question for you.
Yeah.
You ever bungee jump?
I'd be too terrified.
Okay. Well, if you ever decide to,
Yeah.
just as a caution,
Yeah.
wear a bra. Went from an A to a double D long, just 2 jumps.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that something?
That is something.
Yeah, I started doing Dr. Frogs a while back.
Autopsy?
My gosh.
I'll show you one that's not very funny. About 6 years ago, a Dr. Owen comes out from the clinic up here.
Yeah.
Guy's an absolute creep. Came out and commissioned me to make him this one. Yeah, you can smile, lady. You don't have a prostate to check every time you walk in the door. Come here. Here's a flying pig. Now, you're going to see a lot of flying pigs around here. I've sold a lot of flying pigs.
Yeah.
But then last year, I said, let's make better flying pigs. So I got a bi-wing flying pig and a jet propelled pig. Give him a can of beans in the morning, he's up for the day. A while back, our church has a 40-foot circle out in front. It's all landscaped with plants. People come in the driveway, go around the circle, and off to the church. So they asked me if I would make them a family of 5 going through this 40-foot circle of plants. Okay. I hadn't made people figure before, so I had to do some experimenting. I looked at some different noses and mouths, put some hair on it. Now I got a politician. I'll show you some over here. Now, dogs are popular. Last year I sold 92 dogs.
Wow.
So very popular. This is the popular one because he likes to play. But I'm going to tell you something about this dog. He's very smart. He's very intelligent. We call him Einstein. See, there isn't a question you ask the dog, he'll give you the right answer every time. Guaranteed. Any subject. A couple rules you have to follow. He can't talk, so you have to ask the question so he can answer yes or no. And then, of course, you have to push the head in the right direction. This is, my wife is a real angel, so I did a 3D portrait of her.
Yeah.
She likes it, but she says I got her cup size wrong. I want to show you what my wife does in there. And the only thing I caution you on before you go in there is, but be careful what you say. See, the place is bugged. She has torches in the next room.
Oh.
And she makes all these glass beads by melting the glass in the flame.
Okay.
Once the beads are made, she makes them into all kinds of jewelry and teaches a lot of classes in bead making.
Oh.
These are
wonderful.
Pyrex, the oven glass.
Okay.
She makes those on a glass lathe.
Oh, wow.
Now I've got several guest books, and through the years, people have filled all those books in with the nicest comments.
Aw.
Wow.
But I'm going to tell you one comment 2 years ago just blew me away, and I was really touched. A guy wrote in there, "Thanks for talking my wife out of bungee jumping." See, I've made a difference. A couple of years ago, my wife started making pickle forks.
Okay. Oh.
Now, I never sell my big ones. Either keep them here in the local schools, parks, churches. This is the ones at our church. Dog Park, Shirley's House of Hope for Battered Women. All the schools in town have bigger ones. Hope Lodge for cancer patients. House of Dove for terminally ill patients. Marshfield Chamber of Commerce. Now, there's 20 places around town with my bigger ones because I don't sell them.
Yeah.
After hearing all about Clyde's wife, we couldn't wait to meet the amazing woman who not only embraces Clyde's hobby, but is an artist in her own right. It is apparent that they share a creative passion, a wicked sense of humor, and a whole lot of love.
How do you put up with Clyde?
Yeah, very nicely, thank you. Yeah, we spoil each other.
Yeah.
He's awfully good to me, and I tend to return that
And I think I get the impression you share a lot of laughs together.
Oh, absolutely. We have to, my goodness. Yeah.
That's what makes a marriage work. And it's been how many years did you say?
67.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful journey, if you will. It still is.
Yeah,
It hasn't stopped yet.
No, and I can
So
tell
that's
you're
good.
still having fun.
If I don't have fun, I don't do it anymore.
There you go.
So
So tell us about your shop. It looks like you're having a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I am playing with my lathe a lot because I sell a lot of these things.
Well, show me what a lathe is. I don't
A
think I know what you're
lathe
talking about.
is a glass lathe. Yes, he made it for me.
What?
I took a class in working with glass on a lathe in Asheville, North Carolina, and I got so excited about it. I had to have a lathe yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
And so I told Clyde, and we looked on the web and we couldn't find anything that was small or anything, and they didn't have a chuck and refurbished maybe kind of a thing, and they wanted $10,000 for that. Nope. So I said, if I buy all the parts you need and deny you nothing the rest of your life, will you make it for me? And he did, and it's done, and it's wonderful. So this is technically borosilicate glass. It melts at 1550.
And I
Okay.
think you're making a bead almost.
Well, yes. Now, this is pretty thin in here, right?
Right.
And so I will kind of thicken it up a little bit by doing a little Maria in there.
Oh,
Isn't that cute?
that is cute.
It was fascinating to watch her work, and if we lived in the area, one of her classes would be a must.
Here's one of the larger turtles we found in the marsh. Are you familiar with the domes down in Milwaukee?
Yeah, yeah.
The three big domes. They change their theme every 3 times a year.
Yeah,
they
that show
change.
dome. Yeah, yeah.
And they were having a Merlin show in one of them, and they needed a couple dragons, so they asked me to make a couple of dragons for them.
Oh, wow.
Now this is one of the dragons,
Okay.
and it was fun going down High 94 with him on the trailer. The cops would follow up.
Oh my gosh.
And but the domes, I ran into a problem when I got down there. The domes always tries to promote its next show, so they had 2 TV stations waiting. They had the Sentinel reporter and cameraman, all these people. You know, by the time I got home, my welding helmet wouldn't fit anymore.
Your head gotten a little big, huh?
Yeah. My wife fixed that, not the helmet. Yeah. I want to show you something that might even make him look better. Have him stick his head through there and take his picture of it.
Okay, get over here, dear. Oh yeah, definite improvement there, dear.
It is free to enter the park, but you can support Clyde and Nancy through purchasing the pieces and artwork for sale on the grounds and in the Hobbit House. These are some of our favorite Wisconsin artists, and we so appreciate them sharing their talents with all of us. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you in the next video.